Hey friends, I'm your mentor Shazi for English language literature and linguistics. I welcome you all to my YouTube channel. And as you know, my last video was about the kinds of noun, whereas today we will learn in this video about the kinds of pronoun. So as can be seen on the board, the kinds of pronoun. There are 8 kinds of pronoun which we are going to discuss today in this particular video. So let's discuss the kinds one by one. The first and foremost is the personal pronoun. Personal pronoun basically are the personal pronoun where we mostly use I, we, you, they, he, she, it, where we call the nouns and the pronouns. These are basically known as the personal pronoun. For example, here I play cricket, right? We go to school. She is my friend. So this I, we, and you, she. These are basically known as the personal pronouns. Similarly, the second one we have is the demonstrative pronoun. Demonstrative from the word demonstrate. Basically, in demonstrative pronoun, we talk about, we direct towards the object. For example, like this, these, that, and those. For example, this is my pen. I have written here a few samples. This is my pen. These are my books. Those are my friends. So these are basically called the demonstrative pronoun. The third one is the interrogative. The word interrogate depicts itself. Interrogative means when we ask questions. For example, which, what, who, and when. These are a few interrogative pronouns that we use while we ask questions from the people. For example, I have mentioned here, what are you doing? Asking the person that what he is doing. Similarly, who is that man? Who is that man? Now over here, those words, that WH words, it starts basically from the W and H. So these are basically called the interrogative pronouns. Okay, third we have a relative pronoun. Relative pronouns like who, which, where the things get connected. Who, which, I have mentioned here, whom. Like for example, Ali, whose father is a doctor, is my friend. So basically in this relative pronoun, we attach a clause or a phrase with this reflective pronoun. For example, I mentioned here, like Ali, whose father is a doctor, is my friend. So this is called a relative pronoun. Then we are having indefinite pronoun. Indefinite means which is not specified, which is not a particular thing. For example, which is not a definite. So like that, some here, nobody, some everything, somewhere, right? A few more examples I have mentioned here. This basically does not refer any particular person or any specific thing. For example, I have mentioned here, like somewhere, all, everything, everyone, right? For example, when you ask, can someone help me? Now over here, there's someone. Basically, what is that? This is indefinite pronoun. Okay, moving towards the next pronoun, that is possessive pronoun. Possessive, basically the word possess, right? Possession. So possessive means this talks about the property, the ownership. For example, my, your, his are there. Like it is my pen, that is my mobile. Okay, similarly, we have here, it is his pen, that is her bike. So over here, this talks about the possessions, the ownership. That is why we call it possessive pronoun. Then we have reflexive pronoun. Basically, reflexive pronouns, right? Reflexive pronouns over here, when you focus on yourself, when you do everything yourself. Like for example, myself, these words basically end up with self, like myself, yourself, himself, herself, themselves, itself. We cannot say his self because in English there is no word like his self, rather it is himself. Alright. For example, I write a letter myself. He comes to school himself. She cooks herself, right? Means over here, they do not involve the second or third person, rather they accomplish the tasks themselves. Alright, last but not the least, over here we are having reciprocal pronouns. Layers of reciprocal pronouns, there are basically two reciprocal pronouns. For example, one another and each other. Now what's the difference between one another and each other? Each other means, each other basically is used for the two persons. For example, Ali and I help each other in exam, right? Or in the battle, the soldiers were helping one another. So I hope you liked my today's video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Do subscribe my channel. Keep sharing it with your loved ones. And if you have any answer, any query, feel free to drop your questions in the comment box below. Thank you so much.